Hi, welcome to a new week. So this week you've got chapter 14, all about architecture. All right, so let's take a look at that really quickly. So this is another one of my loves is architecture. So there's a lot to look at in this chapter and a lot to read, lots of videos. It takes you through all of the traditional methods and materials to architecture in China and the Far East, cross-cultural influences, architecture in the Industrial Revolution, modern architecture, postmodern and contemporary architecture, and green architecture. So there's a lot to look at. And moving on to look at more. So traditional methods, we talk a lot about the post and lintel system, and you might recognize some of these structures. If you have a patio like this, that is considered a post and lintel support. And it goes way back to Stonehenge, and here's the interior of the Catalahuk in Turkey. And we talk about the columns and Greek architecture, and I've given you so many things to look at. I hope that you enjoy this section. I think it's fascinating, and I also believe that once you start looking at these structures, this is the Pantheon, the Oculus in the Pantheon in Rome, and seeing the narrations, you start to look at the world differently, just like art. Architecture is a form of art, albeit engineer-based, and amazing contributions all over the world to see. So please take a look at all of that. I think you have in this, you have a journal in 14. You can choose two, and or one of the two. A couple things just to go back and look at assignments. So the collaborative collage, I finished that for you guys, and I want to say thank you to all of you who contributed to that. It was super fun, and I used one of my images as the base image, and then loaded all your information in, and we created this. So you can take a look at that, and you can zoom in and see maybe some things that you contributed to that whole image. This is a cake that I created myself, and I used it as the base image so that I was looking for something really colorful that would include all of your images. So it's kind of fun. And so there's that. I also want to say thank you so much for your midterm gallery essays. One of your fellow students went to the Oakland Museum and saw the Respect Hip Hop show. I just went to see that this weekend, and I have to say it was pretty cool. And it's a great museum to take your children to if you have them. There's lots of interactive stuff to do. And then also you can, kids like to touch things. And museums often are like, don't touch it. So this is a museum you could actually let them touch things, and so it's pretty fascinating, and it's pretty close actually. So it's a $15 entry to get in, and if you check the website, sometimes they have special deals, free nights or family nights. So anyway, just as a side note, I would encourage you to go check out that museum. So the next few things that we've got going on is that journal prompt. With 14, I've given you a practice test and practice test answers. That is in preparation for your final. And then just a quick review of the things that are coming up in the next couple weeks. So in 15 through 20 and 21 through 25, we basically are going through art history in chronological order. And I do that at the very end because we really have been looking at all this stuff all along, but I like to put it in chronological order for you so you can see it linearly in a line. And I think that sometimes is more effective for people. So, but after 14, we really aren't going to do any more journals, but we are going to be doing a lot of looking and seeing and sort of intaking of information. So, okay. All right, that's it for this week. And anything else? Let's see. I did enjoy your midterm gallery essays. I thought they were great. And I was really pleased to see that a lot of people were pleasantly surprised at their experiences going to galleries and museums. And so I hope that fosters a appreciation and a continued activity that you do all through your lives. So, all right, I will see you next week. And again, if there's any questions, let me know and I'll try and answer them. Okay.